Hello everyone, I am Shore, and today I have the honor of meeting Anil, the person behind Project Control Expo, the largest conferences in project controls, and it's so honored to see him
Thank you, Shore.
at the 2022 AEC conference, and I think he came all the way from the UK here.
Yes,
So
I did.
honored to see you, Anil,
Thank you, Shore.
here.
I mean, it's a real pleasure coming to the US. I mean, it's a long time dream, and in fact, it was in our plan to launch Project Controls Expo in the USA, and it was really, really awesome. We got the support from the ACHQ and the wider Project Controls community in the United States of America. Without them, we couldn't have imagined doing this.
Fantastic. So Anil, you always inspired me with, oh my God, how Anil can do a lot, like conferences in the UK, in Malaysia, in Australia, right? And now in United
Yeah.
States. Just tell us why you do that first and then how you handle all this workload. Like organizing a conference even once a year is too much work. I don't know how Anil does that. So I'm here to hear the secrets from Anil.
So there is no secret. But first of all, why we do this? Because I think
Yeah.
when I started my career in project controls, I was an accidental project controller. I mean, my background is
Like
in project
everyone.
controls, like everyone. And when we were discussing about the situation of project controls, the level of maturity in the project controls in the UK, I was really disappointed to see where we stand, and I just felt like giving something back to the community. I had my stint in Bechtel, Shell, and Exxon, and I did not see the application of project controls as good as in the oil and gas, in the infra and the wider industry, and that was basically a kickstart, and then it started grew from there, and I was really pleased to see the way industry responded to it, and over the period of time, it just started growing on its own. It's an organic growth, and the only secret you ask me is the people, the volunteers, the industry which supported me, and the best example is the ACHQ, who is willing to support us in hosting the DC event. So I think it's the professionals like us who always felt there is a need of such platform, and they kind of gave their time, energy, passion to help me grow from where I started with. And of course, hosting these events is a massive endeavor, but we are from the projects world. And once you're in project world, we just try and apply the similar logics and principles in hosting this. I mean, I treat this as a project. So we have a good, we have got our own WBS, we have got our own risk management
No
system,
way, really?
we have got our
So you're
own
applying
resourcing.
project
Yes,
controls
exactly.
and
We have our own
organizing.
cash flow. So
Oh,
I mean,
nice.
the experience from the projects world has come
Helped
very
you.
handy. And
Definitely.
because I'm not from the exhibitions and events background, actually that helped me, because
Oh,
I
okay.
thought I started thinking completely out of the box. No one could imagine doing these events in a stadium, and they said, "Well, why do you do that?"
Yeah.
And second thing is because I'm a subject matter expert, I always focus on the content of the event, and that helped us. So, but again, the biggest secret is the people around me who are always supporting me. I mean, without them, I couldn't have been done anything so far.
Definitely,
Yeah.
fully relate to that. Thank you
Yes.
so much, Anil, for sharing. But tell us, like, your vision now. You started with the UK, and now you're all over the globe. So, what's in it now for? I mean, what's in the plan for you in the next 3 to 5 years?
So we want to expand our global outreach. We currently in North America, Europe, and Asia Pacific. We're looking to go to the Latin America, Middle East, and Africa. So these are the three continents which we are trying to grow. And the ultimate objective is to continuously raise the bar of project controls, to have that consistent maturity across all the industries, because I still see the project control skills are not transferable from one industry to another industry, and that's because one industry perceives project controls in a different way. They are either cost biased, or they are risk biased, or the reporting biased, but there is still a lot of inconsistencies in various industries. So my end state, if you ask me, is to have the consistent understanding of project controls across all industries, across all globe. I know that's a massive, massive thing to
That's
achieve.
massive.
And
Yeah.
but the important thing is the platform like Expos and all the project controls event are creating I would say again a platform for people to come together and talk about it. And the UK, I'm very proud to see the country where I belong to has taken some couple of steps. So there is a qualification in project controls now, degree in project controls, diploma in project controls. It's like the way we study mechanical engineering or chemical engineering, and we know exactly everyone knows what it is. And that will give the consistent understanding. So professionalization is really critical for having that consistent maturity. And I think UK has done some major steps on that. Australia is taking similar steps. And I don't know about the US, but I'll be talking to a lot of contacts here and try and understand what US is basically going to do to address that gap. Eventually, I think we will be there because there is a very high level of interest from the industry for that. There is a desire, and that's the first step towards achieving anything. So we have a desire. It's more about putting the foundation blocks together and achieve the end state.
Definitely, very well said, and congratulations
Thank
for
you
all
very
the
much,
big
Shori.
moves and all the great vision that you have, Anil. So, just now talking about challenges, you addressed some of the challenges that our industry is facing. Based on your experience and being in this community for a while, what are the top challenges, top three challenges that project control professionals or in this industry is facing?
The first one is the projects are becoming bigger and bigger, so data is going to play a critical role, and how do we play with the data is going to be important. The role of project controls is changing. When I started Project Controls Expo with the understanding of PC 10 years back, I think that role and the understanding of PC is going to change drastically. I mean, when 10 years back or a decade back, we were more focused on building things and less of analysis. Now going forward, I think the building will be taken over by the AI and the machine learning, and I think the more focus will be on the analysis part of it. And I think that doesn't mean the project controls jobs will get redundant, but the project controls role will get changed. So that's another thing. Third thing, is predominantly a continuous work towards the alignment of understanding of project controls. I mean, I was talking to a few colleagues here in the conference today. They still see estimating out of project controls, risk outside project controls, and some really big companies, I won't name them. And I think that needs to change unless they all come on the same page, which is the professionalization. But I think that is going to happen eventually because I can see some initial steps have been taken for that. So I think that's the third challenge, and that's the third thing which we could be potentially working on in the future.
Very well said. And to be honest, I've been in this industry for 20 years, and still every year I say, "Oh, next year is going to be better," but still we face the same challenges, no matter how old we've been in this industry. But thank you for all you do, Anil.
Thanks, Shreya.
Congratulations for all the big vision that you have for the industry, and so honored to meet you here.
No, same here.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much,
Thank you,
Anil.
Shreya. Thank you very much.
Thank you
Cheers.
so much.